Oh, I'm almost there. I didn't even know that. God damn. Let's go, chat. I think I'm gonna finish that AK today. It's pretty close. Like 120 kills or so. A little less than that. 116. I don't know what I'm gonna use after the AK, to be honest. I think I need to start using crap. Like, here's the problem. If I'm trying to get all the guns tier 1 still, and I keep using all the good guns first, then I'm just gonna leave myself with a pile of garbage. like, look at this. Look at this shit. So right now, good guns I have remaining are the AK, the shotgun, the XM8, the M416, and the M240B. I think that the thank you for the tier 1, Zero. I appreciate that. I think the like usable guns in the pistol category are probably the new pistol and the MP412, and then the trash guns are the M1911, the A91 sort of. It's not like awful, but I don't like it, and the M93R, which seems like it's gonna be pretty rough. So I guess we technically have more usable guns left than trash guns, but if I do all the usable guns, then there's only gonna be garbage remaining at the end. And I really don't want to be, like, at the very end of my journey and being like, oh boy, I can't wait to use the fucking 1911. Maybe I'll do that next. Maybe that'll be the next on the chopping block. That might be a good idea. Oh, look at all those people. Nice try, buddy. I'm surprised that worked out. It's double XP right now, not that that does anything for me, but, you know, it exists. That's something. Oh boy, I'm getting sniped. You love my Subnautica and Battlefield videos? Thank you, Zero. That last one, the big thing that I have with the last Subnautica video, the one posted today, was like, this is like a bit of behind the scenes pointlessness. The thumbnail for that video is fucking garbage. It sucks. Like, my Subnautica thumbnails are usually kind of bad, but the thumbnail for that one was extra trash. And that's because I actually like set up the thumbnail for that video, because I knew at the end of the video when I finished recording it, I was like, well, obviously it has to have the Sea Emperor in it. Like, there's no way it can't, because that's like the big kind of discovery at the end of the video. So when I did the recording, the live recording, at some point when I was just about done, I got like a much better shot of the Sea Emperor in full. And while I was getting that shot, I turned off my webcam, like my face cam. I put away all my tools, and I think I turned off the HUD or something. I don't remember. But yeah, I got a really good shot of the Sea Emperor, and then I forgot all about it because I do everything like a week in advance, especially for the Subnautica stuff. And so a week goes by, and by that point, I'm like clearing my hard drive because these recordings take up a lot of space. It's like 3-4 hours of recording. Like, that's a lot of drive space that I need for other things. So I'm clearing out my hard drive space, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm done with this Subnautica recording. The video's already edited and stuff. I've put it onto YouTube, and YouTube has told me that there's no problems with it, like there's no copyright claims or anything. So cool, I'm done with it. I'll delete it. What I neglected to do was go in and actually take the screenshot from the shot I got of the Sea Emperor. So I just ended up with not having that at all, and I had to pull like this really janky image from when I was trying to shoot with the stasis rifle, because that was the best I could find. So yeah, that was pretty bad. Oh, come on. Need one more. Alright, there we go. That was about to have me pretty upset. Probably help Cap, huh? Imagine that. I think they made the fall damage more pronounced, which I don't like. Like, I feel like when I fall from heights, I take more damage, and when you take fall damage, it slows you down. That's also pretty annoying. And it's like heights where you can't pull your parachute either. Oh, fuck. Maybe this is a strange take, but I feel like fall damage, especially in Battlefield games, is just kind of pointless. Like, if you're falling from a height where you would normally take damage, it should just let you pull your parachute to not take damage. Oh boy. Thank you for the gifted sub to, what a great name, Mr. Poo Poo 12 from Zero. What a solid username. Should have been you. That's the power of random. At least I'm pretty sure that's random. Got him. Oh, I fucked it. Oh, that guy's so bad. That was... Ah! No, I win these, watch. Perfect head glitch. Okay, maybe not. Oh, fuck, now I'm dead. I don't know why I did that. I need to switch to Falc. Oh, never mind, game's over anyway. 10 and 2, not bad, I'll take it. Bought 2042 back when I had a shitter PC and couldn't play it, but then 6 months later I upgraded and I still haven't played it. You should, it's fun. This game's good. You know, actually talking about like the shitter PCs and performance and stuff, it was funny. So today I didn't like get basically anything done because I barely ever do on Fridays. I gotta like pick up my dad and it cuts a lot out of my workday and it's a pain in the ass. But because of that, I had like, I think it was like 30 minutes before I had to go pick him up while I was just like doing housekeeping stuff in order to make my life easier later. Like clearing out hard drive space and photos and stuff like that, which is usually what I do on Fridays. And I had a little bit of extra time, so I was like, maybe I'll jump into a Battlefield game, which I don't really do very often. Usually when I play, it's mostly on stream or with people after the fact. And I just started it, no recording software open, no streaming, no nothing. And it runs so much better than when I'm streaming and stuff, and it made me want to die. It's like, wow, this is really good. I wonder why. Oh, it's because my OBS is completely closed. I really should look into getting a streaming PC, but it's like, the streams don't get me very much money, so it's hard to rationalize that. Like, usually, I guess I could probably write it off as a business expense on my taxes, but that would probably make sense. So then it's just a matter of laziness, which I don't know if I'll actually do. I'm gonna get a jet. Why not? Oh, wait, I'm on the US team. I suddenly remember why not. Somebody's locking onto me and I don't like it. Well, that's both their jets done. Where the hell? I want to know who locked onto me. There's nobody in that Jeep. I didn't feel like an AA. I think it was just a normal guy with a rocket. Maybe I'll just do like a whole bunch of extremely dumb shit with this jet and use the hover mode and stuff that I never use because it's a death sentence and then die because I used it. Seems like a good idea. What could go wrong? Oh, there's the AA right there. Better hope that doesn't look up. This would be easier if there were people to shoot. Oh, there's a guy. Oh, that's the AA. Yeah, that's the AA right there. 100%. Can you get some poker advice? Oh, I got you, man. I'm a poker expert. I think I'm probably one of the best poker players in the Northeast, so... my advice is to fold every round. I hope that helps. Top 10? Nah, you're underestimating me. I think top 1 is what you're looking for there. Hello, MI240 Superhind. Did that really miss? I'll be damned. Ooh. Did they just land that right on the floor? I think they did. Those jets are gonna spawn back soon. That's what I'm worried about. I think the jet just respawned. I thought I saw it. Oh, maybe it was just a helicopter.
Majority of sectors under enemy control.
Boom. Man, those stealth helis after that HP nerf just kind of delete to the jet. I think they take about as much damage as the Nightbird. They're just infinitely easier to hit. Nightbird's a pain in the ass. Trying to hit that thing makes me want to die sometimes. I'm so bad. That's a lot harder than I thought it was. I think I'm better at hitting people while I'm moving than I am while I'm hovering. What about the Super Hind is so broken? A lot of things. Probably the fact that it takes like 5,000 bullets to kill certainly doesn't help. And the fact that it beats out every single vehicle in the game, that probably doesn't help either. And the fact that it's fast as shit and it shouldn't be. And the fact that if you have one or two people that are repairing it, it's just immortal and can't die. None of those things are very helpful, I don't think.
Camel trade.
Where'd it go? Oh, there it is.
Camel trade. Camel trade.
This fucker jumped out of the Super Hind and got in the AA gun. Well, how about this? I'll get in the fucking Super Hind, huh? How you like me now, bitch? See ya, dickhead. Mine now. How you like that? How you like them apples? Outplayed, bitch. He jumped out of the Super Hind and got in the AA gun, so I just jumped out of the jet and got in Super Hind. What a kind donation.
Big game.
Now, whether or not anyone will get in this to gun, that remains to be seen, and I kind of doubt it. But one can hope. I mean, I could almost just gun by myself. That works too. I'm probably a better gunner than most of the people that would get in anyway. For whatever that's worth. Hi, MI-240 Super Hind.
Big game.
It sure would be nice if I had a gunner right now. Maybe I should go try to pick someone up. I'm gonna try to pick someone up.
Hey Eclipse, you should look at the hit game
Oh boy.
YBA. New
No.
update joke.
No, I don't think I will. I don't think I'll do that. Thank you for the 100 bits, Zero. I don't think it's just my Twitch chat, Spooks. I think it's everything. It's gonna haunt my everything. Okay. That was pretty deserved, I think. Not like I was gonna get anything done with that anyway, with all of 0 people spawning into gun. That's almost so weird to me. Does this have nobody in it? This will probably have someone in it. Oh, it's empty. Oh, brilliant. Well, there's only one thing that I can do with this. No! I tried. It was worth a shot. Oh, I'm so dead here. Yeah. It's like their whole team. I think that's the one of 2 flags they own. Full Metal Alchemist? Never seen it. I'm not, like, I think I've said this before, I'm really not an anime guy. Like, I haven't seen most animes. I haven't seen very many at all. Like, anime is cool and all, but like, it's just, where am I gonna find the time to watch that? The answer is I'm not. I've got so many other things to be, like, I've said this before, I'll say it again. I would probably just never have watched JoJo if it weren't for YBA. Like, the reason I went and watched it was not because I didn't play, or I didn't watch JoJo and then find YBA. One of my friends brought us onto YBA, I played it, and then I watched JoJo afterwards. I'm really just not like a big anime guy.
Allied forces have taken Sector Bravo.
Like, I think it's good, I enjoy it, but
Defend them at all costs.
it's a big time commitment. That's all.
Forces attacking Echo 1.
Oh my god. Our big problem is I still didn't pick Falk, so I can't heal myself. That guy's gonna kill me. I need to get out of here. Is that another? God damn. I can't catch a break. There's no brakes on this train right now.
Objective Echo 1 has been lost.
Well, might be able to do a little bit against this tank.
Taken Sector Echo. Friendly forces engaging at Objective Echo 1.
I hope this last rocket will take him out. If it doesn't, we got a problem. Alright, good. Thank God. Crisis averted. Oh, that's an enemy. That's also an enemy. What the hell? What is going on? I'm getting sniped. Not gonna work, chat. Railgun tank. I was gonna say that doesn't scare me very much, but it's got a gunner. Railgun tank without a gunner, not scary at all. Railgun tank with a gunner, slightly terrifying. Oh man, he didn't take any damage because of his armor. What games do I enjoy making videos on the most? I don't think there's a right or wrong answer to that. Like, I don't think I have a concrete answer. It's usually, the thing is, there's a difference between like what videos that I enjoy recording the most versus what videos I enjoy editing the most. Because like, I've said, I think that the Battlefield 4 videos from a long time ago, especially like some of the really funny ones in my opinion that I played with Luke, I think those are really funny, and those are super fun to edit because while I'm editing it, I'm laughing at like what I'm watching, right? Like I'm laughing at the memories of the time that I played through that. And so it's funny to me and I enjoy doing that. And so that's probably like the most fun that I have is when I'm editing things that I remember having a really good time doing, and then I can go back and laugh at it again. And that's like part of the reason that those videos are always really special to me, is because I feel like they kind of archive moments that my friends and I had in playing games together. And I think that's wonderful, and I really like that. He just killed me in 2 fucking shots because that dumbass Scar can 2-shot kill. Go figure. I hate that. They need to take that away from the Scar. But in terms of like the ones that I enjoyed to record the most, I think that kind of varies. Because like there are some games that I really enjoy recording, but editing them is kind of it's not even like a slog, but I'm just not very proud of it after the fact. So people seem to really like the Subnautica stuff. I got a lot of people that are always talking about how great the Subnautica videos are. Editing them fucking sucks sometimes because I don't really know how. I hate my life. He has 1 fucking health. Ah! I'm not mad. Editing them sometimes is a real pain in the ass because I don't really know how to edit them, and then afterwards, I'm just not proud of how I edited it at all. Like, I'll look at it and I'll be like, that fucking sucked. I hated that. And so that really sucks. I don't like that. But in terms of actually playing it, like, I enjoy playing the game. And so the recording could be 4 or 5 hours long where I'll be having fun, but then after the fact, it's like, oh god, I have to go back through 4 to 5 hours and like fix this into a video. And like a lot of the time, oh my god, thank Christ he didn't kill me. But I gotta go back through the 4 to 5 hours of footage where probably like 2 to 3 hours of that is just silence because I don't have anything to say. And yeah, you can probably kind of get the idea. Oh boy. Oh, saved by the bell. That was close. I was probably gonna die there. Did you get 2042? If you have a platform that can play it and you like first-person shooters, I would recommend it. If not, I mean, there's like the life hack. If you have, I know it's like EA Play, and I think that's baked into Xbox Game Pass. It may or may not be. If you have that, then you can play it like with that subscription, and then you don't have to pay for the full game. And then if you like it, you can buy it afterwards. That's what I would do. Despite knowing exactly what happened, the Emperor still got scared because of the audio stinger. Ha! Got him! No, you know what scared me? I don't know if I put it in... I don't remember, because it's been a week since I edited. I don't remember if I put it in the video, and I know I didn't put it in the next episode, but the sound when the lights turn on in the primary containment facility or whatever, I think that's what it's called. The really loud sound when the lights turn on, that's gotten me twice. Like I'm just walking and then all of a sudden it makes a really loud ass noise. I hate it. 2042 map is my favorite. Exposure by a good margin. Exposure might be one of my favorite Battlefield maps ever. I love that map. It's so good. Exposure reminds me a lot of Hangar 21 from Battlefield 4. Is it Hangar 21? I'm pretty sure it is, right? I always get the names mixed up. There was like, it's funny because there was a Call of Duty Black Ops map that I think was called Hangar 18. And so I always get those confused, but I'm pretty sure it's Hangar 21. Hangar 21 from Battlefield 4 is probably one of my favorite maps of all time, even though like from a map design perspective, it's a fucking terrible map. Like it's a non-linear map where one team just clearly has a massive advantage over the other one. And despite that, I love that map to death and I think it's super fun. And Exposure kind of reminds me of a more balanced version of that, where rather than one team spawning up on a cliff and the other team spawning below the cliff, you have both teams that spawn on either side of the cliff, and then the downwards area is in the middle. And I think that works a lot better, and it's a generally more balanced map while still retaining the like huge ridiculous verticality of like this sheer cliff where somebody can be on top of this massive cliff and you can be all the way at the bottom, and I just think that's really cool. I think it's a small miracle that they were able to go from making some of the worst maps in Battlefield history, arguably like actually worst maps in Battlefield history. I think that Breakaway is probably the worst Battlefield map of all time. They go from that to making arguably one of my favorite maps of all time. I don't know how the fuck that happens. I don't know what changed, but obviously they did something right. It's kind of funny. Sounds fun for sniping. It's fun for a lot of things, and that's part of the reason that I think it works really well. It's fun for sniping because you have this big cliff that you can be on. It's fun for close quarters players because you have inside of the mountain is like a close quarters kind of like death arena that has 2 flags in it. It's fun for air vehicles because you've got a lot of this cliff to work around and sort of weave in and out of, as well as trying to go inside of the tunnels, and that's always fun. I think the only thing that really doesn't work super well on that map is ground vehicles, because it can be really hard to get down, up and down the cliffs. They've got vehicle elevators, which will move you up and down the cliffs, but realistically, it's kind of miserable sometimes to be in a ground vehicle. But I mean, I think that kind of comes with the territory. You're never going to be able to make a map that's perfect. And I don't even really think that's a flaw necessarily. Ground vehicles can still make an impact, especially the EBLC Ram, the mini tank, because you can drive the mini tank into that close quarters area and really do some damage. Yeah, I just generally think it's a really, really well-made map. And play Below Zero? Yeah, I'm gonna play Below Zero, but I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a break in between. So what's gonna end up happening is... I'm just gonna say this, and if I spoil people, I apologize. I guess if you want to avoid Subnautica series spoilers, you can, but if you already know, like, have a general idea of the game, then it probably won't be much of a spoiler. Here we go. You've been warned. But the next video is the last one. I already finished it. And after that, I'm going to put together like a supercut of all of the Subnautica videos in one video, so that way people don't have to watch the whole playlist. And if they just want to watch one big, like, 5-6 hour long video of the entire Subnautica playthrough, they can. Before I do that, I'm probably going to do a poll on the YouTube to ask whether or not people want all of the episodes in full stitched together, or if they want me to try to go through and just, like, cut out some of the pointless bits. Obviously, one is a lot easier than the other, and I honestly don't know what people prefer, but we'll see. And then after that, I will play something else. I think I'm probably gonna try to finish Eyes of Heaven, so I'll do Eyes of Heaven weekly until it's done, just like I was doing with Subnautica. And then, depending on how long Eyes of Heaven is, I might start Below Zero. I might play a different game if I finish that rather quickly. I still got Metal Gear Rising that I want to do, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I talked before about how I was thinking about turning that whole game into one video, but I'm still really nervous to try to do that because I've said this before too. I feel like a really bad movie director sometimes. Oh my god. Two shot. Nice. I feel like a really bad movie director sometimes, where, like, I know the golden rule of movies is, like, if it doesn't have to be there, cut it out kind of deal. I've not taken film classes, but I've heard that 1,000 times. And so, like, I generally understand that, but I still, even knowing that, can't stop myself from just, like, leaving everything in. Like, if I think it should be there, I'll just leave it in anyway, and then it will take a really long time. And so if you gave me a, like, I don't know how long Metal Gear Rising is. I don't think it's that long of a game, but let's just, like, throw out a number. Let's say it's like 12 hours. Let's say it takes me that long. If you gave me a 12-hour recording and you were like, cut this into a 20 to 30-minute video, I think I would explode. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'd blow up. Speed up the farming bits in a montage. Well, I don't think that I, like, cut out basically all the farming bits aside from probably the very first, like, 2 episodes, I feel like. There were times, the things that I would probably end up cutting out on the Subnautica stuff is, for the supercut, would be, like, things where I'm talking about what I'm going to do for that day and, like, the intro, kind of, to the episodes, because you don't really need to see that. Like, you wouldn't have forgotten what happened the last time I played because it's all one after the other, you know? I'm gonna get flanked.
We have started an attack on Charlie 2.
Where the hell's this other guy? What the hell? Okay, whatever. I don't know. The fact that I'm still alive is, like, a miracle. That was hectic, to say the least. I was very stressed. Do I plan on streaming? No, I'm definitely not going to stream them. That is one thing that I will definitely not be doing. If I'm ever going to stream, like, a single-player thing, it's something, like, that I don't really care that much about. That sounds kind of bad, but that's, like, the only way I think I can put it. Like, I care a lot about my single player series, like the Subnautica one and stuff, and I don't want the videos to like lose quality because I'm streaming it. Because when I'm streaming it, I feel like I need to worry about the chat, and I need to worry about all these different things, and I think it would take away from the game itself, so I don't want to do that. So I will not be doing that. I don't know why I'm checking this. I don't need to check this. That was just like habit after I died. I'm like, I can't just sit here on the spawn screen. I have to do something. I definitely don't. Ultra kill. I've got a lot of people recommending that, but like from what I understand of the game, I just don't know. That's another one of those like I don't really know how I would make that a video. Like I really don't have a clue. I might just not understand and be wrong because I don't know a whole lot. I just like vague things that people have told me. No, I need one more shot. You know, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that this might not be the optimal range for this gun. Hot take. This is supposed to be a submachine gun, and I'm shooting at people from like 70, 80, 100 meters. Usually not how that's supposed to go. Just on a hunch. Oh. That's a teammate. I heard footsteps. That is not a teammate, though. That's the guy I just killed, and I killed him again, and I feel kind of bad. I won't lie. Oh, I tried to take out my TV missile launcher. I don't have one of those. Got spoiled during the Subnautica series, and it hurt like hell. Yeah, that was one thing that I think I did a pretty good job of avoiding. I think I avoided most of that stuff, and I didn't, I'm just glad that there wasn't anybody through like the entire thing who were just like specifically out to get me and ruin my day. Because that's what I did expect. Like I won't lie. I figured that there would be, because all it takes is one person. And when you think about the, what's the word for it? When you think about the ratio of like, let's say that a Subnautica video gets like 24,000 views. Think about one person to 24,000. One out of those 24,000 people had to be a dickhead and go out of their way to try to ruin my experience by spoiling it. And the fact that there wasn't, like, I at least wasn't aware of a single person who tried to do that makes me have, like, a little bit more faith in humanity. And then, of course, that humanity is immediately dashed by reading any of the comment section of some of my videos. But, you know, big ol' yikes, right? No, but seriously, that was good. All the people that like gave me spoilers and stuff weren't giving me spoilers or didn't consider them spoilers, and they were trying to like genuinely help, which was nice.
Well done. We have secured almost every sector.
I didn't want the help, mind you, but it is what it is. I'd rather people be trying to help and spoil things inadvertently than just like actively be a jackass and be like, here's what happens, dumbass.
A tornado is forming and presenting.
Gotcha. Oh, he died. No, surely not, right? No, I guess he did. I got a lucky spray there. I think there's one guy on the point.
Charlie sector under control.
Yeah. But where becomes the question. Oh, right there. A teammate spawning him at potentially the worst time.
50%.
Oh, do you hear stupid dog in the background? I don't know what the hell she's barking at, but bark, 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 bark. I wish I had a TV missile. I'd take out that jet, no problem. Yeah, the comments, I could just scroll down the comment section and scroll through like 6-7 comments and I'll find a fucking B game comment, guaranteed. That reduces that faith in humanity I was talking about back down to 0 right away. It's like record time. It's pretty impressive.
They've captured all of Alpha sector.
It's like how the beginning of the streams, are always like spammed with B game, and then by like hour and a half, hour 2 or so, suddenly all those people just vanish. It's like, oh wait, he's not actually gonna go play Roblox? Alright, well I'm out of here, fuck this. RNG, no! I needed that one extra bullet. Hi. Oh, I'm dead. I should have shot the other guy, to be honest. Oh, this guy's a psycho.
Look at this serious team, hey?
Oh!
Let's have fun.
Ah! I got him. What a disaster, but we're good. No! He died again. I'm running away. Nope, 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 nope. I want my teammate to respawn on me. There we go. I'm getting shot in the back by a crossbow. Oh my god. Ah! Ah! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Don't come down here. Good God. Where did all those people come from? Oh no! No, 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 no. Ah, fuck! What was that? There's so many. Did he kill him? No, no, he did not kill him. He's got a crossbow. I was like, it's just gonna be 1 or 2 people, and then it's like 8. Can't deal with 8. Bit too many. I'm dead. Ooh, never mind, I'm okay. Oh, why? Jesus! Why are there always so many? Where are my one-on-one gunfights? What the hell is this? There we go. Jesus Christ. I can't catch a break, man. He's in there. I hate, why did I jump? Why did I do that? If I just stood there, the hipfire would have killed him, but I jumped and nuked my hip spread. I think that I'm just like dealing with a bunch of big-brained individuals who are all like constantly all in a group chat with like 12 people in it. And they're like, there he is, get him! There they are, fuckers! Playing Tarkov. Oh, good lord. Don't get in that. This is a good idea, I promise. I'm unstoppable. I get the Medic of the Year award, I think, for that one. That's so funny. That guy's probably like, why did you do that? Cheeky reload cancel there, but didn't work out. Somebody behind me. The fuck? That guy? That guy's clueless. He has no idea what's going on. That guy's on a different dimension than we are. He's up there. I heard him. Yep. Woo! Get shot in the back. I'm kind of on crack today. I don't know what's going on. Yo, what the hell is going on? This gun is gracing me with RNG right now. For real. I actually feel like I'm on drugs. What did I take this morning? Oh, there we go. MP412 is pretty good. What are you talking about? Airsoft game? Oh yeah, they're gonna, maybe they'll ban me here too. No, I doubt it. I didn't even did I ever tell you guys the like end results of that airsoft thing? I think I told some people. So some of the people in chat know, other people don't. But I actually got reached out to by somebody who worked on the airsoft game. And they, oh, you fucking shithead. You tried. That guy ran straight at me with C5. If that was pre C5 nerfed, I was dead there. My teammate's brain dead. But they reached out to me. I got a developer that reached out to me after I made the video. And apparently what happened was there were like a fair amount of reports about false bans. I forget exactly what they were like related to. But there were a fair amount of reports of false bans, but usually in Roblox games, most of the time, false bans are just bullshit. The vast majority of the time, especially from what like I've seen on my own Discord and from what every single person in like in positions of power for moderation and stuff has told me, enough that I believe them, is that false bans are usually just 9-year-olds trying to get unbanned from the game after cheating. That's usually what it is. So the developers were rightfully working under the impression that the bans were not legit, or the bans were legitimate, and that it was just a bunch of 9-year-olds being upset, and so they ignored them. And mine was the first time where they actually had like real recorded evidence that there wasn't any foul play going on, and there actually were false bans going on. So they looked into it. I don't know if they fixed it, but they were looking into it. I know they revoked some bans, and they also asked if I wanted to be unbanned, and I was like, I don't care, because I had no plans of ever playing the game again. But yeah, there was a good ending to that one. Ow. Oh, we're gonna lose. I did pretty good that round. I'm actually kind of surprised that that guy did so, or like there were 2 people who did significantly better than me. Felt like I was doing really well. Oh well. Streamer admits to using, yeah, I had too many gas pods. It killed me. Yeah, for anyone who has not seen that video somehow, because it actually did pretty well for once, because I clickbaited the absolute shit out of it. But I played this really shitty Roblox airsoft game, and I was just destroying people because it's just a bunch of 9-year-olds, and so they suck at first-person shooters. Surprise, surprise. And so I was dominating a bunch of, you know, people in this game, and then all of a sudden it just, a big like overlay text popped up, and it was like Onyx anti-cheat banned, you've been banned, or something that just like popped up on my screen. It was really funny.
Let's get started.
I got him. 1,139. We're getting there. Why do I have a tier 1 utility truck? That's actually probably a lot easier now than it was before. That used to be really hard. Why do I have it? Because I'm esports? I don't know. The tier 1 utility truck, you used to have to run over 800 people. Now you could probably just queue spot enough people, and then if they die, you can get it. I kind of want to get the 4x4, or not the 4x4, the ATV and like the Polaris RZR thing as well, but I just can't be bothered. Maybe someday. It's just like one of those things that I wouldn't do on stream because I'm not actually doing anything. I'm just like sitting in one spot, pressing Q and dying. But,
Singapore is key to the flow of cargo around the world, but we confirm that Russian troops are moving into the
sorry, I gotta check
Stay
something.
entrenched. We can face a global shipping crisis. You need to keep those Russian troops out. We'll update you once you're on the ground. Singapore is counting on you.
Where the hell did I see that before? Oh, there it is. Okay. Do I plan on streaming Breath of the Wild again? Probably. I just don't know when I'd do it. Those streams were fun. They're just kind of chill. See, the thing is, I feel like I'd play those. That's kind of like what I play when I'm just like checked out and I don't really want to do anything else. I think it was fun to play. I was kind of hoping that the video that I made on it would do a little bit better. I talked about how YouTube kind of broke that video yesterday. I don't think it really would have made that huge of a difference, but it's still like a bit frustrating. But it's not gonna, like, that wasn't any sort of deciding factor on whether or not I'll stream the game again or not. It's not like I was streaming it with the express purpose of doing a video on it. I never even really intended to do a video on it to begin with. It's just, I was like, I've been creatively struggling the last few, I guess, weeks, really. I've got a lot going on, and I have like some of these I have a few really large project ideas that I want to do, but I know that they'll take a lot of work, and I know that that work will just not even remotely be worth it, because they won't bring in the views, and so I've wasted my time. So that's like pretty problematic on its own. And then I've just got like, I've got myself in this position where it's kind of weird to talk about on a live stream. I don't even really know if I should. But like, I'll get people that'll ask me if I want to do something, and I'll actively be either working on something or doing something with other people, like other groups of friends, and then I'll have to tell them no, and then I'll feel really bad about it. And so that's been like stressing me out for the last few weeks. Because I never want to feel like, I never want people that I'm friends with to feel like I'm avoiding them. But how can you not feel like you're being avoided when you've reached out to someone like 4 times, and every single time they've said, no, I'm busy, or came up with some sort of excuse? Like, eventually, you're gonna think this person's bullshitting. But that's the catch, I'm not. So, yeah, that's kind of bad. Uh-oh. I love dying. I kind of want a helicopter. I don't know why. I just want to fly one. Somebody down here, I hear him. What the fuck? I swear to God, am I losing it? Oh, there. Okay. I knew it. I was like, I swear I heard somebody down here. That was my last round. I'm glad I got him. I wonder, does the robot dog still count as a person on the flag? I genuinely don't know. I don't think it does. I think they changed that. Oh, God. I think it's an NTW up there. Oh. Please die. He did not die. I got a really bad spray there. No! Oh, damn it. That sucks. Trailers for Breath of the Wild 2 look promising? I haven't seen any of them other than the reveal. I probably won't. When it comes to games that I'm like really excited for, genuinely excited for, I usually, and the same thing goes for like movies and stuff, I genuinely just won't seek out media for them. Because I don't want to know about stuff until I've played it. I feel like trailers these days spoil a lot of things from the games before the games even come out, and then it takes away from those parts of the game, and that kind of sucks. So I like to try to avoid that when I can. Oh, where'd my health go? What the fuck? I think it goes through this barrier. I think that's what's going on here. Hang on. Yep, sure does. Remember how I was saying that shooting the thing at your feet a few days ago was not consistent? Well, there's your example. That guy who threw the grenade up here knows I'm here. There they are. Surprised I won that out. It's close. Wow. Getting sniped. Oh, I got people behind me too. Damn it. Hope they make the English voice acting better. Yeah, you and me both. I feel like they would have learned from their mistakes in that front. That still gets me to this day. I so don't understand. I really, really don't get it. Said it in the video, and I'll keep saying it until I die. How do you spend so much time on the game? And not only that, but have it be the first Zelda game where you have like real voice acting in the game and it's not just grunts, and you fuck it up that bad. I don't get it. You'd think there would have been a little bit more foresight there. It's not like a deal breaker, and it didn't ruin the game for me by any rights, but it's just so odd. I think Daruk has one of the worst, like most egregious examples of it in, I think it's at the end of the Redania fight. I'm pretty sure I skipped the cutscene now that I think about it when I played through it, so you guys probably didn't get to hear it. But it's like, he's like saying a sentence and like the sentence structure just doesn't work. I'm trying to remember. I know it ends with like can't thank you enough. It's just awful. Like it's so bad. It's like this is a multi-million-dollar game release. Excuse me, what? How? That guy has no idea what's going on. He's like, I'll prone in the middle of the field. That'll work. God, the more I use this gun, the more I just have that like feeling at the back of my head that I'm gonna have to use this dumbass 1911 at some point. I'm like kind of crushing it with this, and I'm like, damn, I'm so good. Never mind, I'm about to get humbled real soon. After that, was it yesterday I used the 93R? I'm almost worried that the 93R might be worse than the 1911. I'm not sure yet. I hope not, but it seems like it very well could be. That's not good. Ow, fucking bastard. See if I can do something about that. That was a teammate. Nah, you see, I sidestepped this sniper. I stood still the whole time until I saw that sniper glint, and I took 2 steps to the left. Nice try. Oh, he just had a guy spawn on him. What the hell are you doing? I mean, I guess thank you for the extra free kill. I guess his camera was probably loading in when he spawned on that guy, so he didn't see me kill him. He was just like, I'm gonna go for the revive. Dummy. M1911 like abysmal? It's not... No, it's not. It was. It's... Oh my god. It was really, 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 really bad. Then they buffed it, so that way... So basically, it has 8 shots, and it's a 3-shot kill. Which is honestly really isn't that bad for a pistol. The problem is that the old M1911, the range for that 3-shot kill was really, really low. So like you had to be basically on top of someone for it to 3-shot. And it had the bug with the vault weapons that have been in this game since patch, thank God, but was in the game since the first batch of vault weapons was released, where they had random limb multipliers that the other guns didn't have. Well, not random limb multipliers, but they had limb multipliers. So, for example, if you shot someone in the arm, it would do less damage than if you shot them in the chest, or if you shot them in the leg, that kind of deal. Battlefield 2042 uses, in my opinion, probably the best damage model available for games where it's uniform across the body. So if you're shooting at someone and you hit them 4 times in the leg or 4 times in the chest, if the gun is a 4-shot kill, they'll die. Which I think most games should do, but don't. because like it just leads to randomness. There's so many random factors involved with whether or not you hit people reliably in a lot of these games, and especially with Battlefield where you have random bullet spread. Like it's not good. But the thing is, the vault weapons for some reason had those values, and so not only would sometimes you'd be out of range and shoot someone 3 times and then they wouldn't die, but you also had instances where they would be in range, but if you hit them in the arm, then it still wouldn't 3-shot kill. So like if you were firing at them and you hit them twice in the arm and once in the chest, they would just keep shooting you and you'd die. So when you stack all those things on top of each other, it just made the M1911 fucking awful. It also had like bad bullet velocity and a kind of bad iron sights and just terrible recoil. It all added up to make the worst gun in the game by far. It was very, very bad. They buffed it. They made it so that the limb multipliers were gone, which they did for all the vault weapons. They decreased, or they heavily increased the 3-shot kill range, and generally just made the gun a lot better, which was good. Only problem was, despite fixing all those things, the recoil is still pretty bonkers, and the, what do you call it? The iron sights and bullet velocity are still really low and not very good. So, like, it's still not good, it's just less bad. I think it's still one of the worst pistols in the game. It's just, you know, not unusable anymore. If you wanted to use it, you could. It's just like, why would you? That's kind of where we're at right now. Like, it's funny, because you can look at this gun, and this gun really isn't, like, that good, necessarily, compared to a lot of other guns, and I still think there's very little reason to run this over the SCAR, but there still are reasons. It's not like there are 0 reasons. There just aren't very many reasons. The fact that this gun is probably more controllable and has SMG handling stats, it might make you think, all right, well, I'll run this over the SCAR because, well, I just said it, those are the reasons. So you might go, that might go through your head, but with the 1911, it's like, okay, well, if I want a pistol that does like a good amount of damage, I could just pick the MP18, or not the MP18, the MP28. MP18 lives rent-free in my head. The MP28, which has like 20-something rounds, and does basically all the same shit. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And if you're looking for like a high-risk, high-reward kind of gun, then you'd pick a revolver. I did not mean to kill that guy in the back, but I'll take it. So yeah, not unusable, but just really not very good. This is my first time really playing the reworked Manifest, and I have to say, I'm a fan. I didn't think they would pull this off because I didn't think much needed to change, but I stand corrected. Plays a lot better. These crate areas used to just be like McKay Hellland, and they don't feel like that anymore. I feel like I can actually have routes that work and have cover, and I'm not constantly just getting shot from above the whole time. It feels playable when I'm not playing McKay. That's a good sign. Before Manifest was just McKay the map, which was lame. Do I like Pokemon or just turn-based RPGs in general? I'm kind of torn on them. I don't really like Pokemon. I used to, but I don't anymore. And it's because I don't think Pokemon has very much that I enjoy anymore. And I honestly don't quite know why I liked it before. Really couldn't tell you. Like, I definitely remember I played through Pokemon X and Y, and I had a lot of fun playing it. So obviously I enjoyed it at some point, and I don't know why, but I did. But the problem I have with Pokemon is when it comes to like turn-based RPGs and like JRPGs and stuff, the thing that I think really carries that, those kinds of games, that sucks. That guy just sealed his own death warrant. Is like the story and the characters, I think, are a lot of the time are what really carry those kinds of games, and Pokemon just doesn't have that. Like, maybe I'm playing a different game than everyone else, but it just doesn't. Why do we have their jet? I don't know how or when we got that, but we have 2 jets, and I think it just crashed into a wall. We had 2 jets. Is that? That's their jet. Yep, Russian jet. All right, well. I don't even know. Got him. I get killed once by a helicopter, especially if it's a stealth helicopter. One time is too many. I love Liss. Liss is the best. But anyways, so yeah, I think like turn-based RPGs and JRPGs and stuff are heavily carried for me by like story and characters. I think that's one of the reasons that still need to finish it one of these days, but I started playing through Persona 4 and that was fun, and one of the big reasons that was enjoyable is because of the story and the characters. And Pokemon just doesn't really have that. The story is always fairly generic and just not super engaging, in my opinion. And the characters are basically non-existent. So, yeah, then we're just sitting on turn-based combat for the Pokemon games, and I don't like it. Just not my thing. Okay. Did he start running up? I feel like he started running up. The fuck? Maybe not. Maybe they smoked and revived their teammate? Oh god. I have no idea where this guy went. I'm being thrown for a loop here, big time. Where the fuck? I'm so confused. That's not him. That person is not a Sundance. They could not have been throwing cluster grenades. I'm so confused. I have no idea. Anyways, yeah, that's why I'm not really big into Pokemon games, and I just don't care. I know that I watched like some gameplay and like some videos on Scarlet and Violet, I think was the new one that came out, and that's fucking hilarious. That's so funny to me. That was like a perfect, that game is like a perfect representation of modern gaming. Like, it reminds me a lot of this game, where it's like you look at it and you think to yourself, how did they think this was okay to release? Like, what happened here? Somebody had to greenlight this. What the fuck? Who thought that was all right? We got some choice words for those people. It's like, I remember, like, the big standout for me was, it's like the intro sequence, and they're like, this region is like full of like beautiful hills and like great scenery, and it's like showing the scenery, and it's just like low poly pixelated stuff with trees that are floating off the ground and shit, and I'm just looking at it and I'm like, right. Like, it's really funny, but it's equal bits funny as it is sad. I do relate to the people that are like played and enjoyed the game though, despite the problems, because I think it rings true with me a lot for this game as well, because I had the same thing. So I feel for those people that are like, well, I had fun. Because that was the same thing with me. I've been having fun with this game since it came out, even despite all the like laundry list of unforgivable problems. And it's not like I'm trying to defend the problems. By no means. I want them to fix the problems. It's not like I'm okay with them releasing a broken game. I'm not. But I'm still having fun with the broken game, and I'm not gonna lie to myself and say that I'm not enjoying it. And so I relate a lot on that front. Like, alright, real quick. This is just one of those small map design features that you would never think of off the top of your head that shows just the simple evolution of the map design. I ran up here. I've played the rework. This is my first time. I ran up here. I kept running straight. Normally there would be a gap and you'd fall right off. Someone, I guarantee you, was playtesting this map, ran up these stairs, fell right off and went, huh, that's kind of obnoxious because there's a flag right there, and put a ramp so you can get across. And you'll notice that on the other ones where you go up, there's not a ramp. Because on the first one, you'd be running straight to the flag, whereas if you continued to go up, you'd be trying to get further up, so it doesn't make sense for there to be a ramp on every one. That's just like such a small quality of life map design thing that hundreds, thousands, millions of people are going to run over that ramp, and I bet you that 4 of them are ever even going to pay attention. But it matters a lot.
Piggy.
Oh, nope. Oh, right, I can't do that. It's just like, you see stuff like that, and the only thought that can come to my mind is, where was this at launch? Like, that kind of quality of life thing. Like, it's so under the hood and ignorable. Where was that? Did nobody play the launch maps at all? I did see an interesting theory that honestly might hold some weight. It's all conspiracy and stuff, so we'll never know well, we might know the actual answer at some point, but for right now, we don't know the answer. And we probably won't. But someone said that on the Reddit a little while ago, this is actually a hot minute ago, so not recent, but it just popped in my head now, that maybe what ended up happening with the maps for 2042 is that they put together like their whole bot system, and when they playtested the maps, they playtested them with developers and then backfilled the rest of it with bots. And that's why the maps feel so empty. Because if you go on to some of the maps and you play them with bots, like just bots, they feel way more lively than they do if you're playing it with real people. And I think that holds probably a fair amount of weight. Obviously that was a mistake and it didn't work, and if that's actually what happened, then whoops. But the thing is, the bots will like instantly respawn after they've been killed, or they'll respawn as fast as possible. Real human players don't do that. Not only that, but real human players don't like move themselves throughout the map like a robot does. They don't have programmed paths in order to make the maps feel more populated. So I think it would have been very easy for the developers to playtest the maps with bots, be like, yeah, this is fine, and then the game actually comes out and it's like, holy shit, this was not fine. This was not fine at all. The broken game stuff carries over to YBA with Tusk and Love Train. What? You lost me on that one. I have no idea what you're talking about. You know, I'm not really in the mood for that. Is it this one? I killed it. Sorry. Oh, is it 2 of them? I'm not feeling that today. You're vetoed. I cheated. I might just disable that. Hang on. I'm pretty sure I can. No scav taunt today. I'm just really not in the mood. Where even is it? I think it's in extensions. Yeah. That one is sound alerts. Forgot how many menus I had to go through to get this open. There it is. Do I even know how to turn it off or toggle it? I don't think I can. I'd have to fully remove it. That's obnoxious. Well, that's a shame. Well, if you waste your points on that, I'll skip it. Sorry in advance. I just stole 3,000 of your points. Oh no! Oh, soul crushing. God forbid. My cat. Look at a cat. Oh. Left train pluck could use moves without shortening the barrier up time and test the intercom, or worse likely not even play tested. Oh, that's what we're talking about. I was so lost. I was like, I had said so much between then and there. I was like, what are you even talking about? Well, those things were very, very clearly not tested. I think that goes without saying. I don't think you even needed to bring that up. I think that's like, well, no shit kind of deal. Oh, we're almost there. How many more kills? Like less than 20. We're getting close. I'm gonna use the 1911 next, I think, so you'll be able to laugh at me as I struggle and die a lot. I want to get some of the shit guns out of the way. I think my loadout's gonna be the A91 and the 1911. Because I think the A91's like not awful, but it's just not very good. Two very extremely mediocre options, the 1911 and the A91. What are we doing here, buddy? Let's go to a flag. We're just standing here, are we? Wow, they buffed the hell out of the spot thing. That spot seat used to suck ass. Oh my god. That new fall damage thing, it's gonna take a long time to get used to that. How good a gun is? Yeah, no, that's a big old load of bullshit. Listen, if you go back and you talk about the pre-patch AK-74U, and you say that that gun is good and better than the current AK-74U, that is an objective, just like objectively false. So that's definitely not how that works. There's a very good reason they buffed this gun. I think he's proned. I knew it. I heard the railgun. And I was like, well, how am I hearing a railgun when there's nobody here? Sure enough. That railgun's loud as hell. ACW and M5 are equally good. Yeah, no, they're not. Exactly. It's like all the same stats for damage and everything, except worse in every other way. I'm kind of surprised they didn't do it. Hi. I'm surprised they didn't do anything to that. My mouse went off my mouse pad. That's a yikes. I didn't have enough mouse pad left. There's people outside. Oh no, mistake, mistake, mistake. Maybe not. I thought we were getting shot. That was a mistake. Running into people with LMGs just ready to go is terrifying. Last stream you used some piss-ass pistol like actual garbage. Yeah, that M93R is not very good. It's probably better than the 1911 though. I say probably, but I really honestly don't know. I feel like it might be is a better phrasing of that. That thing's pretty bad. You know, I never really talked about the like 4x4 and the tuk-tuk and stuff from earlier. I'm a little bit disappointed because it's a lot easier to get those now, especially the 4x4. All you need to do is get in it and just spot people with Q. Ever since they added 3D spotting back, all you gotta do is spot people because it's kills and assists. Oh, come on. Was he there the whole time? That's so frustrating. Got cheesed. But all you gotta do is Q spot people, and if they get killed, then you get a point towards it. So you don't need to run over 800 people. You used to be able to cheese. I mean, you still can. It's just now probably why would you? But you could cheese the tuk-tuk and the 4x4, or not the, fuck, why do I keep saying that? The ATV by using a SOFLAM and getting into the passenger seat and spotting people. And so you could cheese it that way. But now you don't even need the SOFLAM. The 4x4, you just used to have to run people over. Like, there's no other way around it. You just gotta go roadkill 800 people. You could try to speed it up a little bit by throwing sensor balls out. And if people get killed by that while you're in there, it counts, but usually faster to just try to run people over. Surprised I had enough bullets to kill that guy. Oh, damn. I think I went to the moon.
Objective secure.
Yeah, that comes down to like personal preference and also how your play style works. The K30 versus AK-74. Because the AK-74 is killer at medium range. Short to medium range, but if you're right up close to somebody, then most of the other SMGs are gonna just vaporize you. Ah, fuck.
Friendly on the ground. Starting.
Welcome back. Actually surprised we played this flag quite well.
Marking hostile.
That is a problem.
10 meters.
He's on a parachute with a railgun. He's got like 4 people shooting at him. Poor guy. Yeah, like I don't think there's an objective right answer between like the SCAR or the M5 or even like the M16 or M416. Those are pretty evenly matched too. But this game's got a few stinkers left. Not very many, honestly. They patched out a lot of them, but it's still got a few stinkers left.
Bravo 1 is now on target.
Stay alive.
Where the hell is everybody? Did they just not try to stop this cap at all? There's a guy out there. This is gonna kill me, watch. But 1 shot left. Yeah.
Our enemy is outdoors. We're keeping control of more sectors.
How did you die? I have no idea how this guy got killed. He's throwing me for a loop there. See, like that height, I used to be able to fall that and not take any damage. Now you have to pull your parachute. That guy also figured he'd be able to fall that and not take any damage. Obviously that didn't work. I don't even know. Teammate just abandoned this, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Superior driving.
Not the greatest idea. Evidently. It's got the shitty shells on it though, unfortunately. The LMG too. Not ideal.
Marking a hostile.
On the bright side, it's better against infantry. Not exactly helpful, but you know, it's something. I think I'm dead, right? Yeah. That always like confuses me. They really should do a balance pass on the railgun tank. I think. So there's two shells that you can pick from. There's the default one, which is like the faster firing one. It shoots out faster and reloads faster. And then the kind of heavy shell, which takes longer to fire but does more damage, and it's got like a longer charge up time. But the normal, like faster firing one is just so much worse in basically every way comparatively. Like there's so little reason where you would be like, oh man, I really need to charge up less to be able to fire, because the normal one doesn't even one-shot an attack helicopter. I don't even know if it one-shots the stealth helicopter. And it takes like 4 hits to kill the transport choppers. Like, it's just not worth it. And against armor, it's the same kind of deal. It takes, I think, 4 or 5 shots to kill a tank versus 3. And the fact that you can just peek out against tanks usually with the railgun tank, fire once and then hide again, like that rate of fire just doesn't matter. So it feels like the default shell is just not as good, but for every reason. But because of that, I just, like, it's a hard thing to balance. I don't even know what I would do to fix it. I really don't have a clue. Oh, there that goes. Me stepping on it made it go bye-bye. As a railgun tank compared to the regular one, what are the difference between the two? I think the normal tank is 1,000% better than the railgun tank, but the railgun tank's still a lot of fun. So I don't even think that, like, even it being a lot better, doesn't really make a difference. Basically, the normal main battle tank is almost sort of a jack of all trades. It can help with everything on the ground except for air vehicle. Like it can deal with everything in the game except for air vehicles, which it is basically just like helpless against. The thing about the railgun tank is that it's basically, its whole gimmick is that it's really good against armor. Like any armor vehicle, but against infantry and stuff, it's helpless. The turret range of motion is really bad, so it's hard to point the turret down to shoot at infantry that are like up close to you. I'm dead. God damn it. And the actual turret itself has no splash damage, or very, very little splash damage. So using it to kill infantry if you're not direct hitting them is pointless. So like a normal tank, and it only has 2 seats, so you can't have people in like a shotgun or something like that to help you out. It's only the gunner and the driver. And the gunner only gets a choice between an LMG or an HMG. The thing about the railgun tank is it's like a bit of a meme because it shoots out so quickly that a lot of the time you can kill helicopters and stuff, and so it's, you know, it's kind of good against helicopters if you can point it upwards enough so that way it can shoot, like if you're on a cliff or something like that. But the thing is, the normal tank is just a fucking menace, especially after the C5 nerf, where you can't throw it as far. Because that was like the thing that killed tanks, is you had someone come up behind you, you'd see them coming, but there was nothing you could do about it, because you couldn't drive away fast enough, and they could throw their C5 like 6 miles. Now they can't throw their C5 6 miles, so if you drive away and you're paying at least enough attention, you're probably not just going to get insta-killed by C5 immediately. And so it makes the normal tank a lot better, because it can finally kill shit. And so especially with the HE shells, I think the tank is able to really clean house if you've got a driver that's good and you're not getting harassed by aircraft. Wow, that's fucking awesome. That's so cool, man. Is our helicopter going after that guy? I think they are. It looks like a space bomber. Maybe not. This is a stupid boost. Oh, I knew it was a stupid boost. No, you don't. But yeah, the railgun tank is really good at being a bit of a meme and killing ground vehicles, and I think the actual design of it itself is kind of shitty. Like, the way it's designed basically means that if you're not working with another person really well as like a crew, it can be really hard to make any sort of headway And so a lot of the time it makes way more sense to just sit in the back of the map and snipe with it, which for vehicle design just feels really ass backwards. Like, the last thing you want to do is encourage your armor to sit in the back and not help the team, you know? That's kind of dumb, but I also see that there was really no other way to make it the way it is without doing that, so it's a sort of a necessary evil.
We now control more sectors than the enemy.
Yeah, if given the choice, I would pick the normal tank basically 9 times out of 10, but the railgun tank's still a lot of fun. Random spread. Help.
Hostile tank. 240 degrees.
You went like wait for sure. I'm not gonna play Terraria. Sorry in advance. Maybe I could play Terraria on a stream, but it's not gonna be a video.
They're advancing on Charlie 1.
I've finally resigned Terraria onto the Eclipse video blacklist because there's no way that I could make a Terraria video well, so it will not be happening. I'm 100% certain that I could not make a good video out of it, so. I said it, I think yesterday when I finally made the, that decision after so many people have asked me. But when I go to make YouTube videos, I always have to have like a vision in mind before I start. I can't just make a video. I need to have a general idea after playing or going into playing of what the video is going to look like and like generally how it's going to play out. And I know that sounds like it's staged or whatever. How is it going to play out? I can't predict what's going to happen while I play, but I'm still going to have a general idea of how the game plays and all that kind of stuff. Terraria, I do not have any sort of vision and don't think that I could ever have one. Heyo, AK's done. Oh. Well, good time to die, I guess. Oh, wait, there's a medic. Oh, never mind. He's in the tank. Cannot ever understand Terraria. I don't think I really get it either. But then again, I've also never really played it, like, at length, so. I don't know. I just don't think that I vibe very much with those kinds of games anymore. It's the same with Minecraft. Like, I played Minecraft a lot back when I was a kid, but nowadays I'm just like, people are like, Eclipse play Minecraft, and I'm like, I don't know. Don't really want to. Where are you going? Jesus. Should I go follow this person? Like, oh, he's already getting shot. I think it's because I spotted him. I gotta rub salt in the wound if I can. I'm gonna die. Good old MD540. Trying to C5 it. See right there? That guy lived in that tank. Post-patch, he would have been dead. Wow, what an asshole. I'm taking this guy's tank. Fuck this guy. Nope, fuck you. You're a dickhead. See ya. He didn't even kill that guy. Bring it on, MD540 Nightbird. Damn it. I think the guy's still running after me. Oh yeah, he's still shooting me. I gotta leave him behind. This is what you get for teabagging a guy you didn't even kill, dumbass. He's still running after me. I think he's trying to repair it. I don't think he has any idea. He is trying to repair it. Does he just not give a fuck that I stole his tank? This guy is made of some different stuff. I don't like the normal shells very much. I much prefer the heat shells. Which game we talked about? End the JoJo game? What a piece of shit. I've been an End the JoJo game hater from day one, baby. What an awful game. I like never understood what people saw in that game. It's like, do you guys just like stun simulator combat with zero with zero replay value or anything? Is that what this is? Because that's what it looks like to me. Did not understand. Kind of wanted to kill that Nightbird, but I think it died. I'm gonna go over this way. Where's he gonna peek from? Question of the day. Same spot. Oh, come on. Fucking dare you to peek the same spot again, jackass. I don't think he's gonna do it. That did no splash damage? This game sometimes. Of course he peeked it again right after I stopped looking. Do we think he's like an angel with unlimited ammo? Because surely he should be out by now. Oh my. Not having repair system sucks. I'm dead. Yep. Trying to drive the tank with no HE and no repair system is probably one of the worst experiences in the game. It's pretty up there. The splash damage on the normal shells is just super inconsistent. I don't know how people use them. I don't think people do, because I never get killed by them. Anyone that's like half decent in the tank always has the HEs on him for good reason. I could get a doctorate in the time it takes for this combo to end the JoJo game. Yeah. Ain't that the truth?
Objective secured. Charlie sector under control. We have superiority in the field, but we must keep the advantage.
I wonder if they're coming up here. They called the elevator down. Oh, it's our team down there. Never mind. I don't even need to be worrying about this. We kind of destroyed them. Losing by 140. Oh, ow. I'm dead, right? I'm shocked that didn't kill me. Had 10 HP.
We've won this.
Yeah, I mean, and the JoJo game is like, there's just nothing there. I don't really get it. I'm totally lost. There's no like, it feels like, you know what it is? It feels like the same people who are in the JoJo game like stands are also people that are like big into like All-Star Battle R or Heritage for the Future, stuff like that. Where they're like a non-existent community that's like 200 players strong or something. There's like nobody playing it. But they're so loud that it makes it seem like there's more people playing than there are. I think that's what it is. Because like the player numbers were never really there. Like they had an okay amount of people playing, but like it was never really that high. And yet anytime I talked about it, I would get like jumped on. I think it's just the people who like those kinds of games are just really extremely loud about it. That's what it is. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, like that's literally it. The whole game is you spawn in, you pick a stand, and you get ganked in main game, or you learn whatever the one combo is for your stand and then go into multiplayer and play a footsie game until someone gets one hit and does like 80% of your HP. Like that's what it is. I just, I don't know. I don't get it. Hi, Gigi. Hello. Oh, you're adorable. Yeah, you are. What a good cat. I play All-Star Battle and end the JoJo game can fuck off and die in the deepest pits of hell. Yikes! What about Project Star? I think that game was doomed from the start. I mean, I think I made a whole video about it. That was like my biggest L in content creation. My biggest L in content creation was when I had any faith in the JoJo game, or not in the JoJo game. I'd never had any faith in that. Was I had any faith in Project Star, and it was solely, yeah, you gotta get out of here. Shoot, bye-bye. And it was solely because I was in the same mindset that a lot of people are in, like, seemingly now, I guess, where they're, like, so starved for anything different that when something shows up, no matter how bad it is, they'll think it's great. And that's how I feel, like, every time I make a video on one of these, like, quote-unquote up-and-coming JoJo games, all that ever happens is I go in and I've gotten past that mindset. So now I look at everything objectively and I'm like, guys, this is just shit and nowhere near as good as like what's currently available. And people every single time I do that, like bar none, they're always like, Eclipse, you're wrong, you're an idiot. This game, like, it's gonna get updates and stuff and that's gonna fix the game, and then does it happen? No, it doesn't. And then those games like player bases go down, and then they go down, and then they go down, and then it's dead. Like, if it can't directly compete with what's available, then it's not going to last. It's very, very simple. But for people that are like high on copium and they're desperate, it makes perfect sense on how this stuff keeps repeating, like how the cycle repeats itself every time. Because I was there. Like, it takes one to know one, really. I get it. I was in your same boat with Project Star. I was so fucking tired of getting nothing. I was like, anything will be good at this point. Project Star, best game ever. Nope, it was dog shit. Oh no. This thing. Oh, yo, ABD is coming back. No, it's not. No, it's fucking not. See, I think the problem with just about all of these games is that I think a lot of them don't really strive to be more than just like a throwaway thing that you just kind of play for a little bit and then forget about. I think that's the biggest problem. And the games that do try to do that just kind of fail. Because they don't do a very good job. But like, I don't know. It's like, for all the problems that I have with Roblox's Unbreakable, I don't know if Nuggets in the chat, I know he'll like fucking he'll like explode if I talk about negative about Roblox Unbreakable. I'm not, fun fact. But I think one of the best things that game did is that it actually like tried to make itself more of a game rather than just like a distraction. Like, it has substance to it. I don't think the substance is very good, but it has it. It's there.
Keep away from me. Hold on.
Like, what's that game? Bizarre Universe? That game doesn't have any substance. So, it's shit. Like, it's okay to have games that don't have any substance, but like, they're just not going to last. That's what it is. You can make a game with the intention of not having it last. I don't know why you would do that, but you can. There are hundreds, thousands of those on Roblox already. And not even just on Roblox, just like in gaming. Like dumbass games like Fall Guys and Among Us, those aren't meant to like last a long time necessarily. Oh my god. Terminated. I see. Oh, I can't believe that worked. It shouldn't have, but it did. Oh, he is here. Don't think RU is endgame content like most games, which is why I'm burnt out right now. I think it's about the same. I don't think it's much different. I mean, I guess maybe if we're talking about like different, I guess, anime games and stuff that I haven't played, but like, I think it's pretty similar to other games like its genre and stuff in that respect. Like, it's not like it's easy to waste your time getting corpse parts and trying to get like D4C or Tuskak 4 or something like that. I've gotten 3 kills this game. I'm killing it. This gun's good. Actually, I just haven't really seen very many people to shoot. I was thinking about playing Rush, but I figure in Rush, I'm gonna mostly have like real gunfights with people, and I don't win those. Not with this gun. Sure, why not? Let's play SBR over 100 times. You're done with it? Well, I mean, then I mean, it sounds to me like you've just played the game for hours and hours and hours. It's okay to, like, it's okay for a game to not last forever, because no game is going to last forever. That's the thing. I think we always get on the topic of that godforsaken game, good old eBay. But I think the reason that YBA, for me, especially lasted for as long as it does, is because just general gameplay is good enough to keep you playing. Or for, like, it's good enough to keep me playing. It's like I can go back and play this with, like, my friends in a main game server, or I can go play some 1v1s or something, and the general gameplay is fun enough that I'll continue playing. And even when I don't have necessarily anything to work towards anymore, I'm still here. But RIU doesn't really have that because its combat just isn't very. I mean, it's great. That's a subjective matter of preference. Might be better now. I wouldn't know because I don't play it. I've been doing other shit. Wow. Well, game's over. I got 4 kills. I think I helped with that one. I don't know if it's a matter of enjoying the combat or the combat being good enough that it's going to pull you back even if you have nothing to work towards. Because it sounds to me like you're checked out and you just don't care anymore because you've done everything that there is to do necessarily, and then there's no reason for you to play. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think that there's one right answer here. The right answer might be just like you said, maybe that it needs like some sort of endgame stuff to keep you playing. But the other issue with endgame stuff to keep you playing is, in Roblox's Unbreakable's case, in my opinion at the very least, the journey to get to endgame and like the very last thing and getting up to level 100 is just such a chore and such a pain in the ass that most people that are playing probably won't even get to the point where you're at, where they just get tired of the game because they won't even play it that long.
Let's get started.
They'll get to level, like, I don't know, 40, 50, complete the storylines, and just be like, all right, guess that's that. There's no real reason to stick around. It was interesting till level 60. I would vaguely agree with you. I would hesitantly agree with you. I would say that it's somewhat interesting until level 60, and then past then, it makes you want to die. That's what I would say. That's when it just becomes a chore, and it's not anything anymore. It's just mindless grinding. Is that what it was? I haven't seen it. Oh, let's get. People were telling me about it yesterday, but I didn't bother to go see it.
Everyone, ready up.
I just can't be bothered. Well, if you have faith in the game, then you know what? Power to you, and I'll happily eat my words if it suddenly becomes the greatest thing ever. But as I've said before, and as I'll say again, I've lost basically all faith based on the amount of things that I felt like that only got fixed because I said something about it as a community figurehead. And I think that a lot of those things should have been things that were like no-brainers, that if anyone did any amount of like just playing through the game from start to finish would have been like, oh yeah, that seems like a problem, but I don't think anyone did that, and that kind of just dooms a game in my eyes. Like I don't think you can fix that. You can fix a game, but you can't fix the mindset behind it. And it double doesn't help that they seem to be dead set on the, like, some of the most boneheaded, nonsensical mechanics that I've ever seen, especially when it comes to RNG, where stuff like your arrows and corpse parts can fail based on your level for no discernible reason. And their justification is herder cannon, which is fucking stupid.
This is good.
That adds nothing to gameplay. It serves only to potentially waste your time. There's nothing to be gained by that. And despite very clearly knowing that there's nothing to be gained by that, there seems to be absolutely zero intention or effort to turn that around. Man, everyone keeps running away when they've got like 1 HP. Die! God damn! Making my life difficult out here. I wonder if they ever fixed that black screen thing on tanks. I haven't used a tank in a little while. Oh my god, you fucker. Trying to kill a jet with this? Not easy. Oh, got me with the railgun tank. Well played. I am gonna try to shoot down the jet though.
They've occupied Charlie sector.
Oh, so close.
Enemy air support. 260 degrees. Jump way up.
Yeah, YBA is not gonna die. It's far too established. Listen, if you think YBA is gonna die, the only way you would think that is if you weren't around when they literally, people may not know this, you might not be aware, you might be new. YBA literally went a full year without a content update, and it's still here. That's all you need to know. You don't need to know any more than that.
We have secured Alpha sector.
We are initiating attack on Delta 1.
I don't have any more rockets. Oh. Not good. Ah, come on! This gun's ass! I gotta get closer, and even then... Yeah, there we go! I'm gaming! Ow. I knew you were in here. I don't know how that thing's still alive.
Hostiles have taken Echo Sector.
How much health does it have? Like, you'd think it would have died by now. No, no, no! It probably... Okay, it died. Thank God. Thank God. GTA 5 is fun. GTA 5, I've given the GTA rant on here before, so I won't do it again. I'll spare the people who've heard my GTA rant. But GTA 5 on PC is unplayable. I'll just like say that. It's a fucking scam. Every single server has somebody cheating in it. If you can play GTA 5 and not find somebody cheating in a server that's like maxed out, you've won the lottery, because literally everybody cheats. And even if you do get to play a server of GTA 5 like normal, it's just like flying bikes and like tanks and jets, and like nobody drives cars. In Grand Theft Auto, cars just don't exist anymore. They're not real. And yeah, and it's just like a microtransaction hellhole that the developers like. I think the people behind GTA care less about the GTA than the YBA developers care about YBA. I think they hold the cake, or they hold like the record for least caring about their players, at least on PC. I'm so screwed. Oh, come on. Needed one more bullet. That's what I get for not being able to heal myself, huh? This is gonna take so long. This is like a week's worth of effort. Probably more than that. At least it's not as bad as it was. If I just keep telling myself that, maybe I won't, like, just give up on life. Ah, oh, it's deleted. Fuck. Guy with a real gun. Don't think that I'm getting revived here. God of War, I've heard good things about the first one, but I've heard absolutely fucking nothing about the second one. I don't know, maybe I'm just like not following, but it could have been dog shit. It could have been Game of the Year. I guess it couldn't have been Game of the Year, right? Because Game of the Year already happened or something, I think. It was like Elden Ring. But yeah, it could have been a masterpiece, could have been complete ass, and I have no idea, because I heard a lot about it coming out and then nothing afterwards. It's kind of weird. Nope. The guy with the real gun. I mean, they all have real guns, except for me. I have a pea shooter. God of War 2 equals W in my books. Uh-oh. Would you go as far to say that it's a W game? Because, you know how I feel about W games. You might actually not. How long has this been broken from the cat? Stupid dumbass cat. W games are a slippery slope, my friend.
I'm reloading.
W game is code for bad, in case anyone doesn't know. We were laughing about that. I think it was yesterday, or I was. People, it was mostly about Roblox stuff, but seemingly every time I've heard the phrase W game, it's referring to some game that's like garbage. Roblox kids are really good at saying that good games are bad games are W games. I saw a lot of, the most recent example was I saw a lot of W game comments on the A Bizarre Universe video, because at the beginning of the video I talked about how it was like the greatest game Roblox JoJo game to come out in a really long time, which was just like a bold-faced lie. I hate that fucking guy. He always kills me. He's not even top fragging. He's 5 and 9 and yet he kills me every time. I don't get it. But yeah, there was a whole lot of people in that were like, oh my god, Bizarre Universe is a W game, yada 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 yada, and talking about how good it is, despite the fact that I think that game is like irredeemably bad. Because people just blindly agree with things I say without using their brains. And don't watch the rest of the video.
A new weather hazard is descending on your location.
No! Stop using armor, you bitch! Armor makes this a 4-shot kill. As if it's not hard enough for me to kill people with this shitty pistol, I've got to deal with the one person in the entirety of Battlefield 2042 that uses the fucking armor gadget. Of course. Armor really just shouldn't exist. What a stupid, pointless gadget. That's the fucking dickhead. You know what? Oh, no! Another one of these, like, why are there 400 people staring at me? Forget it, dude. Forget it. I got one bullet. That guy's still gonna be in there, and this guy's still in the corner. What? No! Why?
We are holding Alpha Sector.
Am I still getting shot at? Oh my god, man. I can't. I just straight up can't. These two guys make me want to just pull out like a sweaty gun and sweat the rest of the match. I just keep running into them over and over and over again. And they're very clearly partied up in a duo, and they just double team me and I die. Oh my god. Well, this is a lost cause. See ya. Like, I either go in here and I fight Sweat Duo, or I go over there and I die to a tank. Like, not good choices. It's not even a choice. It's die or die. Ah! Oh no. I can't. I'm not going that way. They're in there. I just killed one of them. Fucking forget it. It's not worth it. I won't win that. I'll kill him, he'll revive him, and then I'll die. You win. I give up. I'll go the other side. I don't know why they're just sitting in between the flags, but I'm dead. Yeah. Everything went downhill when I started using shitty guns. What a surprise. Truly a shocking revelation. I don't even know what to do. Probably switch game modes, maybe. Thought I saw somebody over here. I did see somebody over here. MAV. Not worth it.
One of our objectives is under attack.
He's still trying to kill me from all the way out there. Do I just have like a permanent red dot fixated on my head throughout the whole game? Is that what's going on here? It's starting to feel that way.
We can't stay in this fight much longer. Cut them.
I'm dead.
Charlie 2 seized by U.S. forces.
How is that guy behind me not killed me yet? Oh, that's the sweaty guy. And the sweaty guy has killed... Oh, it's the other sweaty guy, of course. Like, it's them, those two. It's fucking Frudassel or whatever the fuck, and the guy whose name starts with a G. They will kill me every time if I go over there. I have no chance. Oh, good, I get to die again. Ugh, that game gave me a headache.
But we can endure this loss.
Don't be sad. This is just how it works out sometimes.
I hate you. That guy. That first guy. I hate him. I hate him so much. Clips is a cool name. I know it's also a word, but I'm curious as to why you chose it. Because I felt like it. There really is not like any sort of what's it called? There's no sort of like alternate meaning or anything behind my name or anything behind it. It just is that. I thought it sounded cool. That was it. I'm thinking about trying to play Rush. I don't think it'll work, but Conquest is long sight lines are not helping me. Kitty! No, you don't get to run away. You don't get to jump up here and run away. No, you don't. Hi, you cute? You an adorable kitty? Hmm? Mwah. No, don't go over there. Yep, bye-bye. Yeah, how many eclipses do I even have the watch? There's like been like what, one in my lifetime that I could have seen, I think. Let me spawn. There we go. Thought I heard somebody over here.
We will try to take our objectives and control the sectors. Do not allow them to succeed.
Oh. What a good game.
Forces are pulling back.
I'm in esports.
We've won the battle.
I am the esports. I'm unstoppable. The only mode I can play without going insane is Breakthrough on PlayStation 4. I can't with Breakthrough. I don't like it. Breakthrough is probably the game mode that gets me the most heated in this game. I just can't stand it. It's like, Rush is like kind of the perfect middle ground, in my opinion, of that kind of game mode. Breakthrough is just, it's better since they lowered it from 128 to 64, but even still, there's two big problems with Breakthrough. The first is I feel like no matter what I do, it doesn't mean anything, and that feeling of just like helplessness, I don't like. And the second is that for some reason, Sweats just fucking love Breakthrough. I don't know why. Maybe it's because there's just like constant action. Maybe it's because it's easier to vehicle farm on the attacking team a lot of the time. But Sweats adore Breakthrough, and anytime I go in there, I run into like a fucking like esports TTV or some guy who's waiting on a spawn screen for a helicopter every time, or like some nonsense every time. It's like bar none. So that really turns me off from the game mode. I don't know if that's just me getting unlucky, but that's the way it feels every time I went to go play it. There's always that guy.
The enemy will try to push us back sector by sector and destroy our objectives.
This is gonna be problematic. This first objective is stupid difficult to stop them on.
Missile hit the target. Target neutralized.
You know, on top of everything with this gun about it just like not being very good, they just had to make it sound like trash. I don't know how else to say it. It sounds so unintimidating and like non-threatening. And I guess that's, I mean, it is. It is it is not intimidating at all and not very threatening. But it feels so bad. Oh, that he was still here. I can't see him through the fucking red outline. That was tragic. Good night. I was like, I'm taking you with me. If I'm gonna die, you're coming too. It does. Well, it is the starting pistol in zombies for a lot of the classic games. And it does. It feels like a starting pistol in here. It just feels wimpy. It doesn't have any oomph behind it. Feels like I'm shooting an airsoft gun at people. I don't know. I don't know how that guy saw me through the smoke, by the way. I'm a bit at a loss on that one. I'm not sure. He shot me through like he knew I was there the entire time. They haven't used their Nightbird yet. That's the other thing that's really throwing me off. I picked Liss specifically to kill the Nightbird. And there it is. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Oh, so close. That guy didn't give a shit that I was following him with a TV missile. Close. Almost choked it with my shit gun. Oh, okay. I don't think he's gonna revive me, but he'd probably try. He really got away with it. I'm impressed. I was pretty sure that that guy was just going to get killed right after disarming the bomb. Like someone was gonna bum rush it to try to stop the defuse. Jello is a brand. Jello refers to gelatin. I haven't had Jello in a really, really long time. Ow. I got hit with a knife from about 15 meters away. What the fuck was that? You gotta kill me from so far. Why is Kool-Aid spelled with K and I? Branding, buddy. What do you mean? Everyone knows that you just spell cool with a K and that makes you cool. That's how it works. Oh, yikes. Like, there's no planet where I hit someone from any meaningful range with this gun. Because the projectile velocity is so bad. The hell? Who would shot me? Ow, ow. I cannot catch a break. People, stop shooting me. I don't think I deserve this. Maybe I do, but I don't think so. Alright. That was kind of bad, but, you know. Ooh, bot. Hi, bot. What about throwing knives? I haven't seen throwing knives. I haven't used the throwing knives in a hot minute either. What's going on, Silver? Do not like horror games because it's scary or because the genre isn't very appealing? I've explained this before too. I'm actually kind of surprised that you haven't heard this. But I just don't like enjoy being scared. That's it. Like I don't get the appeal at all. It confuses me. Like when I go to play games, I want to have fun. That's why I play. And being scared is not having fun. Like I don't understand like the thrill or any of that. Oh, this fucking map on this game mode, not good. Get out of here, kitty. Oh, actually, no, don't get out of here. I gotta feed you. Hang on. I'll be back in a second. I'm like, man, the cats were being a real pain in the ass. What the hell's wrong with her? Oh, wait, it's 7:20. I always forget that I stream later. I'm not gonna just wait in this losing game. I'll pass. I think I'm gonna retire Rush. Try Conquest again. I don't know why. Just doing it. People like the danger avoid words like the challenge of avoiding danger. Yeah, like it's subjective. It's a subjective thing. I just don't get it. It's not like I'm saying that you can't. I'm just saying I don't understand it. Like it doesn't click in my brain, and I don't really seek to understand it because I don't need to understand it. I know that I don't like the games. What more do I need to know? Like, I don't need to understand why other people like them, because that's not going to make me like them, because I already don't. So there's really nothing for me to gain to, like, overanalyze why other people like horror games. Like, if you like them, cool. I don't. That's why. Railgun tank. Why not? And you're dead. I'm a bully.
Take them down and secure your objectives.
I'm a terrible person.
Camel trade?
That's just so mean. What do you think went through that guy's head just then?
That was something, right?
Like what is the mindset gotta be when that happens to you? You spawn in a jet and not 10 seconds in the round has passed and you get killed by an enemy tank in their spawn. It's so funny.
Our troops have secured more sectors than the hostiles.
I tried. I think I need to be a little bit closer to kill the night bird.
Sector Alpha is now under our control.
Got him. Ooh, he almost hit it with a tank. This game sometimes. You're gonna show me the impact and not do any damage, are ya? Thanks. Oh, there he is again. There we go.
Secured Sector Charlie.
Can't believe that missed.
We are initiating an attack on Bravo 1.
All right, I think we've killed all of their air vehicles, as one does. You know, naturally, I'm pretty sure that's the point of this, is to kill all their air vehicles, right? I'm about like 80% sure. My tank pushes up there, he'll be able to kill him, but I'm out of ammo, so not a whole lot that I can do.
Have control of most sectors. Allied forces control Sector Echo. We have lost control of an objective.
Come on. He's right there with like no health. Oh, there's another tank? You gotta be kidding me. Or is this the same one just with all its health back? I need 3 rounds in order to kill the tank. I do not have 3 rounds. Now, if they shoot it with a grenade launcher, that would be really good. There we go. Oh, come on! You gotta be kidding me! Oh, he bailed.
Seeing them weaken, but there's a long way to
He
go.
jumped out. Steal the vehicle. Steal it. Take the tank. Yeah, let's go. That's what they get. Too many people, not enough ammo in my gun. I ran out of tank shells.
Our forces are moving to attack Alpha 1.
Wonder where their helicopter went.
Alpha has been conquered by our forces.
I feel like they should have had one by now, like the attack helicopter. There's a stupid MD5 or MI-240 Super Hind up there. That's not what we're looking for. He just jump out? He just jumped out. Wow. Good use of resources, buddy.
Executing the plan. Holding
And now you're dead. Really good use of resources. Spent the helicopter to get all the way over here, died immediately in 5 seconds. Well done. Oh, that's probably their helicopter, isn't it?
Our forces just secured Sector Delta.
I can't see. Oh, there we go.
Keep it that way.
I'm a bully. I'm still a bully. Ah, he went up. I have to hit the super hunt twice anyway. It's 1. That's 2. This is just like the anti-aircraft tank. That's what it is. This isn't for anything else. You can't convince me otherwise. They should have put this in the AA category.
Sector Charlie's under enemy control.
Jeez. It's so hard to hit the bolt. There we go, I got 1. Damn it. Thanks.
We're hurting them, troops. Enemy forces are at half strength.
Our fucking day!
The hell are you shooting small arms at me for? Is that the same guy? Surely not, right? Somebody go kill that guy. That guy's annoying. You know what I have noticed is that the oh, I'm gonna hit their tank on the way down. That guy's gonna get in and he's gonna be like, wait a minute, why is 40 of my tank's health gone? But one thing that I have noticed is railguns have all but vanished. I don't know if anyone's noticed. I had the conversation a little while ago about how I thought that the railgun was probably going to be a bit of a gimmick weapon, and it was going to be quite strong, but people wouldn't want to get used to how it works, and so it would just disappear after a while. Well, here's the after a while. It's gone. Because I remember when I was trying to drive tanks around and stuff, when the thing first came out, I was having a lot of trouble. Because every time I would try to go anywhere, I would get hit by like railguns constantly, and I could never heal or anything. Hasn't happened in like a million years because no one's using it anymore. Oh no, that's really bad. It's always the guys with smart missiles, dude. Oh wait, I have a... Oh, fuck me. So the problem is the guys with smart missiles are people who have like never used the helicopter, and they're usually bad, but like I'm helpless against aircraft if I can't like shoot them from range usually. Vengeance! Oh, I missed. Try again. Works every time. I think I hit the tree. Nah, it's too high up. Kinda wanna shoot one of the jets. Don't know how possible it's gonna be, but I wanna do it. Oh, hello. This guy has no idea. Hi! Oh, they all bailed out. Damn it. I already had that shit charged up and ready to go. This guy with the TV missile is gonna be a pain in my ass. They actually reintroduced that bug. That was a bug from earlier where when you like got healed, it counted it as damage. I think that was in the beta. And now it's back. I don't know how. Oh, let's not get crushed by a tower, huh? This is a tree? Oh no, God forbid. Surprised I managed to get away with capturing this. Nobody on it? Okay, they should spawn back there, I think. Why is my own team shooting at me? Yep, there they are on that hill, just like I expected. No, don't hack me. Ugh. Hack warning. I hate hack warning. Fun and interactive hack warning gameplay. These guys with the TV missiles are not happy. I have a sinking suspicion that the guy with the TV missile I killed out of a helicopter. Not sure why, just a hunch. maybe someone like that. This thing's so much fun. Oh, he's dead, isn't he? Yep. I'm gonna shoot him out of the parachute. Three for three? No! Oh well. That was fun. I like that thing. Yeah, usually what happens when I'm in one of those for a while, and the same thing happens with a tank, like the normal tank, it's got the same problem. So when I'm in a tank for a little while, I'll like anger some like noob trash can, and so they'll come back in a helicopter with like nothing on it, and the default helicopter loadout has smart missiles, and normal missiles can be kind of tricky to hit tanks with, but they're obviously stronger. The smart missiles automatically lock on if they're close enough, which is why they give them to you from the start. And so what'll usually end up happening is I'll be sitting in the tank. I'll be in it by myself. I'll be like near our spawn or something. No one will try to shoot the helicopter down, and I'll just be getting shot at by some noob in a helicopter for like 30 minutes, but there's nothing I can do about it. And eventually they just kill me because like I can't shoot it down. Like it's just circling me, and there's nothing I can do. So yeah, that's usually pretty brutal. Yeah, I try to stream like weekdays at 4, but the last few weeks have been not that. I've been doing a pretty terrible job. Oh man.
Camel trade.
I just realized that not being in a vehicle means I have to go use a stupid M1911 again. Ah! Oh, it's not even close. It's not even remotely close. Good lord. Ow. Not very nice.
Under attack by our troops. Russians occupying Bravo 1. We've made contact.
Been speaking English for 5 years and still have some trouble saying some words. Well, 5 years speaking English, for all intents and purposes, probably isn't that long of a time, is it? Like, I mean, one of my friends fucks up on English words still now and again, and they've been speaking English for a lot longer than that. Ow. That one almost got me. Got a little bit of a jump. Oh, I'm fucked. I can't win these. It's my favorite TV show, anime, other form of entertainment outside of gaming. Ah, that's a hard question. I don't even know if I have an answer for that. You'd think by now, after getting asked that so many times, I would have a better answer. Well, in the past, when we talk about anime, I always bring up Your Lie in April as, like, probably up there as one of my favorites. It's just really, really good. I can't get up that. TV shows I don't really watch, so like I don't even know what to say on that front. Well, I got lucky with 2-shot kills there. Oh no! I am so good! I mean, all part of the plan. But, let's see. And I guess movies I don't really watch either, and I'm just like apparently really bad at judging whether or not a movie's good or not. I think I'm just like too brain dead when it comes to movies, and I just like watch them and don't think too hard about it. And so it's very easy to please me when it comes to movies. Like, if stuff's happening on screen and it looks cool, then I'm probably pretty entertained, unless it's like really bad. Like, I talked yesterday about how I enjoyed The Rise of Skywalker, Star Wars Episode 9, when I went to see it in the theaters, and then I came out of it, and everyone on the internet was like, that was the worst thing ever, I wanted to die, and I was like, oh, well, I mean, I don't know, I liked it. And then I just never went back to watch it again, because I figured if everyone says it's so bad, if I go back and I know everyone thinks it's so bad, then it's going to ruin it for me, so I just won't bother. I'll be content with knowing that when I went to see it, I enjoyed it, and that's enough for me. Fucking armor, man. God damn it. How am I running into people with armor the second that I equip this gun? The one gun that if I equip it, armor fucks me in the ass. Am I dead? Oh, this grenade didn't hurt me. That's convenient. I'm dead. You gotta be kidding me. Eclipse's favorite cartoon is Courage the Cowardly Dog. It is not. I actually remember heavily disliking that when I was a kid. I didn't really... What did I even watch? I know I didn't watch a whole lot of SpongeBob, and so I like never really understood a lot of the references people would say nowadays, and I always get shit on by some of my friends for not having a childhood because of that. This is miserable, huh? I love using shit gun. I don't, in case anyone is curious. That's what we like to say is sarcasm. That's what we call it in the business. Spawn beacon. I'm not even gonna bother. They're probably not gonna spawn on that. Oh wait, I can go up here, can't I? And then jump across and hope he didn't see me. He didn't, and then get shot from above me and die. Yay! I think I have to give up on this. I don't think I can do this anymore. Maybe I'll come back at a later date. But this is, I'm very close to just gouging my eyes out. Okay. I quit. I'm not using this piece of shit either. I'll use a LMG, I don't care. Give me something that's not ass, please. Real gun. I haven't used a whole lot of the XM8 LMG.
The enemy just secured Sector Bravo.
Seems like the few times I did use it, it was a little bit inconsistent, just like how the A91, but it was slightly more consistent than that one at the very least.
You must secure.
And if it's not consistent, it has 100 bullets, so I can just kind of spam. I'm dead. I'm not dead, because he's bad. Thank you for being bad. I'm probably gonna have to switch up the way I play big time, because the sprint out speed for this is very bad, because it's an LMG. Normally I run around like a psycho, but I can't do that. If I run around a lot, it's not gonna get me anywhere, because I'm just gonna get stuck staring at someone while I'm coming out of my sprint and not be able to fire at them. Oh my god. No! Oh, I almost had that guy. Welcome back. Disney's the only company making decent cartoons. I feel like I'm not in enough of a enough of a position of knowledge to be able to judge cartoons, especially since like I'm not a kid anymore. So that probably doesn't help either. I know that I remember the old Teen Titans being pretty good, and I find the new one just like cringy and unwatchable, but the new one I'm pretty sure is like well received and one of the most watched things because it just doesn't appeal to me anymore, but it appeals to kids, so it gets a lot of views and ratings and stuff. So like that kind of stuff just is past my time. And there's nothing wrong with that. I've seen like the real cringe is the people who are like they ruined this, and it's like no, they didn't ruin anything because the old thing's still there. Just don't watch the new thing.
Success! One down! I'm reloading!
Wonder where that guy that was shooting the grenade launchers at me even was. He might be running up here right now. Maybe not. Okay. I don't know what those people are even doing down there. Oh boy. I gotta get out. not gonna work. I'm gonna try to go around. I don't know what these people are doing down here. There's no flag or anything. They're just sitting on the beach. Okay. That wasn't the only guy. Yep, definitely not. Oh my god. Why are they down there? Tens goes actual cocaine and the writers fill episodes. That's... I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that, and I don't think I want to know anything about that. What I do know is it gets a lot of ratings, and is watched a lot, so... The fuck?
Camel trade?
That's an alien. I don't know. It's not a real person. It can't be.
Located ammunition. Ignore my signal.
That's why they're down here. They were spawning on the spawn beacon and then just not pushing. That's what it was. We've cracked the code.
Looking dicey. We're at half strength.
Guy in a head glitch. 100 bullets, go! No luck.
I've got you ahead.
Look, we've made no progress this whole game and have been getting crushed. And you wanna know why that is? It's because we've made no progress this whole game and we're getting crushed.
I've got you.
Shocking stuff, I know. Big revelation, I think. Nice try. Oh, come on! I can't win! I'm kind of glad that I stopped using the pistol, because it would have just been insult to injury on the fact that we're getting dumpstered, and then I would be using the pistol too. Maybe I'll just get in a jet. Fuck this. Our team bad. Hi, helicopter. Are they like getting a lot of kills? No. They've got an AA shooting at me now too. Don't want to run into that. How in the hell my stream isn't getting nuked by Nintendo for the background music? Because there are things that Nintendo does and does not go after, and that is one thing that they do not go after. The whole like Nintendo goes after content creators for stuff is really old. Like they stopped doing that a long time ago. I can't think of a recent example other than like the Smash Brothers thing, and that doesn't have anything to do with content creators. Like, you've been able to make content on Nintendo games without an issue for a long time. And if you got copyright claimed for using music that was from a Nintendo game while playing a Nintendo game, that would be kind of a problem. So that's why I don't run into any issues. Like, imagine you're playing Mario and, like, fucking... I don't know, World 1-1 theme comes on or some shit, or like the Cave Underground theme comes on, and then your whole video gets claimed because you use music from the game while playing the game. The bots have not gotten to a point where they can figure out if you're playing the game that the music is actually from. So it's either you claim it or you don't. I know for like Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VII Remake, those guys at Square Enix, they claim everything. If you play the game, they claim you, and if you're using the music anywhere else, they claim you. They claim you no matter what. Which really shoots them in the foot, I'm sure, but they don't seem to care. Pokemon Sun and Moon claiming the cutscene moves from the game. I didn't hear anything about that, but I got bad news for you. Sun and Moon came out like 1,000,000 years ago. That is not a very recent game. There's been a bunch of games since then. Oh, that was kind of slick, not gonna lie. Barking? It's not a secret dog, it's a very real dog. In fact, I made a comment about it this stream. It's a stupid dog. She's like got about 4 brain cells. She's dumb as shit. I'm gonna have a jet behind me, probably. AA is locking on. Kind of annoying. I think the AA might kill me here. You can't pull up from that, dumbass. I don't know what the hell that was. Son was like 6 years old, but it was weird at the time. Well, it's been weird for a long time. That stuff will always be weird. Because, like, I feel like the gains far outweigh, or the negatives far outweigh the positives when it comes to claiming stuff like that. But I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm not doing a cost-benefit analysis sheet on that stuff, but it seems to me like most companies have and have determined that it's not worth it. But some still haven't. Looking at you, Square. Notice I haven't killed a single one of those guys yet. Because like here's the mindset that goes into it, I would assume. The number one, you have the, there we go, finally got somebody. Number one, you lose the free publicity that you would otherwise be getting from somebody like streaming or doing your game, right? And then you get the counterpoint of, I think I'm dead, yep. You get the counterpoint of, well, if they're streaming it and such, and then I claim it, then I make the money. I, as the company, make like half of the money or whatever, as much money as the people would be making. Okay, but that doesn't work because then people just won't stream or record your game because they don't want to lose money while they're doing it. So like it's like a give and a take and then a give and a take, and like the end result is basically that's stupid. You probably shouldn't do that, but it doesn't stop some people from doing it anyway. Thing is, Nintendo's kind of notorious for it because Nintendo's notorious for being significantly behind on the times and making some of the most boneheaded, nonsensical PR moves in the business, which they continue to do to this day. That guy's big sweat. I wish I could just play fucking McKay and run around with an AM-40. That would probably make life easier. Definitely make life easier. Smash Bros still hates its community for some reason. Smash Bros hates its community, or Nintendo hates the Smash Bros community? Nintendo definitely hates the Smash Bros community, that's for damn sure. Tell you that for sure. Ow. Consider doing a Q&A stream? No. I have videos for that. So no. Wasn't the recent event ended because of in-community companies? It's like, it's really complicated. This stuff is never black and white. I'm not gonna speak on it like I'm an authority because I didn't follow this stuff super well because I was just kind of disappointed, that's all. Like, I've said before that I like watching competitive Smash and stuff, and so the whole circuit and stuff getting taken down was just disappointing to me, and I kind of just checked out after that. But I went back and looked a little bit and watched some things on it, but I'm not nearly knowledgeable as I should have. But I'm pretty sure as far as it stands right now, there still are not and probably never will be complete concrete answers on either side. on what exactly happened. But what we do know is that Nintendo shut down the Smash World Tour, which was effectively a circuit for Smash Brothers. So the way it worked was
Trade?
if you go to an event, like a major tournament, and depending on your placement, you would get points. And then depending on your points at the end of the year, you would or wouldn't qualify for like the big stacked tournament at the end of the year. And so they've been running this for the entirety of this year. And then the tournament was supposed to go live on like, I think I don't remember, sometime in December. But what ended up happening was Nintendo basically told the people behind the Smash World Tour that they would not get a Nintendo license or whatever to run the tournament. But they didn't specifically tell them they can't run it. But the last time that happened, they just, which was a tournament called the Big House a long time ago where they couldn't get a Nintendo license, they got cease and desisted promptly right afterwards and had to cancel everything. So the Smash World Tour basically said, this isn't going to happen, and so they shut the whole thing down. And then there was a whole bunch of drama because there were supposed to be two circuits, and one of them was being run by the owner of an esports organization called Panda, and the CEO of Panda apparently was being a scumbag or something. I don't fucking know. End result, all the things got canceled, and then Ludwig, who's like a big streamer and doesn't feel like a big streamer to me because I've never known him as that. I've only ever known the guy as a Melee commentator and player, but times have changed. Is like hosting a replacement for it in like I think a few days, but it's like a whole fucking disaster. It's a real mess. Anyways, I'm probably gonna stop there. I gotta go make dinner, so you know it is what it is. I will maybe be back Monday, probably. Who knows? Hopefully. And yeah, I suppose I'll see you guys then. So have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Good night.